He think he Kenny Beans, bro.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes around him, how could I resist? The color of your skin doesn't compare. Times were better when I still lived. I was better when I still lived. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Our starter in this one, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field, Bench. Hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business. and they understand what the job is at hand.
So man aboard, Trey Turner at the plate. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe the bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That clips the zone. 0-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Marsh, the runner at second with one away. Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Hit in the air, center field. Out, number 2.
Batting fourth,
Kyle
left
Schwarber
fielder,
comes up to
Kyle
hit here.
Schwarber.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Got it. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Dola. Chris, how about the scouting report?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Here's a Mets lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
And that's outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. Knocked in all 3 of their runs yesterday. There's a strike. Soto with another scorching run of play lately. Next offering is fouled back.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Down in order go the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that one is inside. He swings and fouls one off. That one's in there. 1 and 2. Second inning here, no score. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swung on, belted. Taylor raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Nola back to work. Soft contact in the air. Oh, he gloves it.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there are 2 outs. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Rip to short. To first. Out. Inning over. On to the 3rd inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Inside,
Nope,
just missed. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Next offering is down low. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Next is the speedy first baseman. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Top of the 3rd, no score. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Stop. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Brad Beatty.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Beatty checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Now a fly ball to right center. Bader makes the grab, 1 away. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
In the dirt, full count now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop. Makes the play. 2 away now. So up next for New York, Ryan Clifford.
First baseman, Ryan Clifford.
In there for strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Brandon Marsh.
Right through there for a strike. Marsh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tried to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Trey Turner now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 1-0. Right side. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Phillies down in order. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Bichette up to the dish. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehanded, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
And now it's Juan Soto. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
1-1.
In the dirt. Bichette at first, one gone. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Marcus Semien. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first base.
2 outs, base is empty. Carson Benj getting ready to hit. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Nola fires. Chopped to the right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Senga back to work. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor gets under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He grounded out. Realmuto runs. Cut on and missed. Throw the second tag. Out at second.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths. Top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
That catches the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Just missed. This one in the air. Clifford under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. Torrens tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. In the air, left side. Schwarber in position. 1 away.
Now batting third baseman, Brett
And next
Beatty.
for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Fly to center his first time. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. check
2
swing, and that's a
strike.
ball. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor, flied out his first time. Slice to right, and foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Baden, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a breaking ball misses outside. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. And now the first baseman, Ryan Clifford. Over 1 so far.
Clifford.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
This one in the air. Settles under it. And that'll do it. Leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nick Castellanos.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And here's the first baseman. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to 1 velocity and stay there.
This is Bryson Stott.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone, a swing and miss or weak contact.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That clips the corner.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies 0. Back here in Queens, and now Francisco Lindor. That one misses. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. David Robertson getting ready to go. Meza warming up as well. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, David Robertson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bo Bichette digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Juan
Soto now. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And a foul ball. Soto with some impressive production lately.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That misses. One ball, one strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
The 1-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one fouled off. Strike 2. That one missing inside.
2 strikes.
1 out. Runners at first and second. High in the air, out to right. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
Carson Bench up now for the Mets. First pitch misses. Lindor on second. Bichette at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at second, 2 down. Torrens, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. It goes down looking. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex.
And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Phillies down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any
Center
air
fielder,
under it, but he
Harrison
smoked
Bader.
that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That's a ball.
Now one missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Real Muto in the box again. Takes a strike. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save.
Hey,
He's into third on the wild pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto settles under this one. He makes the grab. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Meza. He last pitched 2 days ago. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Beatty in
Ball,
now.
that's out.
Takes ball one off the plate.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball 1 to Taylor. This one popped up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first
2
baseman,
down, base is
Ryan
empty. At the plate, Ryan Clifford. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Mark Vientos trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on.
strike.
Here, the bottom of the 7th.
That's ball 3.
Francisco Lindor
3-0.
up next for the Mets. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ball 1 there.
No strike.
Senga still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the New York
Luis
Mets.
Garcia comes on now.
Number 66.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Luis
And that's off
Garcia.
the inside edge. And the count is 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
Popped up. Beatty moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And now 1-2. Laced to right center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Vientos over to second, over to first, safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson
And
Stott.
here is Bryson Stott. Outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Mets leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Meza back to work. On the ground, right side. On to first. Lindor retire.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Meza, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No ball,
and I
2
think
strikes.
being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one.
Semien.
In for a strike. 0-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Bichette at second with 2 down. That's off the mark. It's 2-2. Next offering is outside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Third home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo.
sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Ben in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, went around, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. That's in there. That's strike 1. Garcia measures 6 feet 2 inches, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there, I tell you.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Garcia done for the night, and as he heads for the so Minter will take over.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one.
Right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. On a line, base hit.
Now batting, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Ground ball, and this should do it. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done. But when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for Game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Investment in your own protection, they be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you?
I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house, cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates a cell.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an idea.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For every man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
Then let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
They always want my dreams.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the
pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homies still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb.
You gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better, gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
What up, y'all? Yeah. Soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push.
Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her side. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, once don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was her side. I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun.